Well, it's been a season to forget for LSG, but a lot to play for the Punjab Kings as we get into match number 68 of the Tata IPL 2026. Yeah, final league game for these two teams. Everything to play for as far as Punjab is concerned. Other side, LSG, they would want to finish well. Vinod Session and Kaushik Gandhi, the on-field umpires. Match number 68 of the Tata IPL 2026. New opening pair for LSG. The absence of Mitch Marsh.
About the Punjab Kings having to win to stay in the hunt and then rely on other results. But such is the case in this Tata IPL. You can never take anything for granted.
Yeah, first set. He spears the gap straight away. Starts with a boundary.
What a good shot that was. When you're batting as well as Josh Inglis has been batting.
Wait through it. Particularly when you...
Kulkarni, new opening. Arjun Tendulkar will play his first game. Played it very nicely. Was a little hurried, but does a magnificent job of finding the boundary again.
There's not going to be much swing from halfway down the track. You need to...
Right, I think if the ball is new, try and get it to...
Muscle this one. Down the ground. That's another boundary. Not the start Punjab Kings would have wanted.
No, certainly not. But they know that Josh Inglis is perfectly capable of...
It's up. And you know why? That's again another reason why the run rate is so high. Finishes the first over with another boundary. 16 without loss, LSG. That's the wicket, that's the under edge. Arshin Kulkarni's stay is a short one. He has to walk back, dejected. It's the earliest he's come out to bat this season. That's gone, another wicket, another inside edge onto the stumps. And the break definitely seems like has helped Marco Jansen.
Well, this really has not been...
Couple of runs. What timing, excellent timing. Priyan Shara managed to get to the ball, but he hasn't managed to get it back into the field of play.
Finish it off. It's been a great start from Jansen. His groove tonight so far, and that's so important.
70% red soil, 30.
Top shot. Ayush Badoni means business. He started off well. There was a quiet start for the first 7 deliveries. Now he's managed to get that 4.
I was just about to say, very difficult to play cross.
And again, this is even bigger. This is even better for the Lucknow Super Giants. First 6 of the innings.
It's just...
Will be 4 more. Is this the start that the Lucknow Super Giants were looking for? Now they're getting it.
Very clever from Badoni. Realises...
That's just the elevation that he was looking for. It didn't matter whether he had timed it well enough or not. The result is good for the Giants and Ayush Badoni.
It's good batting. The two fielders protecting the boundary.
Badoni came on strike. And he goes leg side, Badoni. 50 comes up for the Giants.
Very, very clever, Ayush Badoni. He saw the ball before, just staying leg side, opening the face. This time...
It's even bigger, it's even better from Ayush Badoni. What a strike.
It was inevitable that pace off would be the option there from Omazai. And that's wonderful timing again. Connolly does the hard work, but cannot drag it back.
Just a check, just a question by Prab Simran. The umpire is not keen. Prab Simran is still riding his luck. He does refer it to the TV umpire.
The ball completely. The back foot. He's so disappointed. He goes down in the book as a wicket. 69 for 3.
Strategic timeout. Then Rishabh Pant. New.
Let's say here, superb work from the keeper. There we go. Foot in the crease, stays grounded.
Streaky, lucky, but a relief for Rishabh Pant.
Yeah, when you're new to the crease, you don't care where the runs come from, but an early boundary was definitely
Staying on.
And he's found the gap. And will find the boundary.
Well, that'll do his confidence a world of good, Rishabh.
Well, he's actually his number. Right-handers.
Is this time. And for the very first, leaving the stumps. Predominantly he.
9 runs from that over. The fielder. What you make of the game so far?
A way to get a wicket in the next couple of overs. Guess yourself. Keep looking for wicket contain. So our big thing now is playing. You want to play in these games.
A chat with Shreyas as well. I said
It's about opportunity. And as a
that is powered. That is power through the infield.
Well, he hasn't had much of the strike when you have a look at and then he was at the notch between those two fielders.
Has it got enough? Has it got enough? There might be check. There might be check. Looking at Arshdeep's reaction, maybe it has gone all the way after 10 overs for LSG.
And the captain, of course, are well aware of 0.3 and they of 10.8.
To get past the opponent's score in the edge.
Both is about runs is one.
12 runs from the last over, but then a comes. English on strike, and it's the least that he's got is outside. When you target towards these are boundaries, right? So you player as well. That's a poor delivery. Mid-off, mid-on inside the circle, and a full toss, which Josh Inglis accepts gladly.
For somebody who's been playing in the IPL for quite a long time.
And legs come inside. Well, that should be 4 more, and that exactly what it is. Back off length. But Inglis finds the gap again.
It's just not been the season.
Especially this evening against Josh Inglis. That is third in only 5
Kings start. Saw 3 wickets.
This time it will find the boundary. The 50 partnership comes up. 10 deliveries that he's faced of Arshdeep. He scored 32 runs.
Inconsistent.
Arshdeep. Just a hint of misfield. 122 for 3.
Good. But what's... And that's a reason 5 of 2. So maybe he might not...
It's just...
Some freebies. Played all around the ground. Drives early on. Both at playing all the scoops and the...
High batting grip as well. At the current rate, but there's certain reputed big hitters.
Runs round and picks it up before it goes to...
That's why he had enough time to get around their pace. Can just make them think twice. That's the end of the...
Off stump to Rishabh Pant for a boundary.
Man underneath and takes the catch in the deep. Sajahal gets his wicket, gets his man. The drop didn't cost too much in the end. Safely taken in the deep by the big South African. Nicked, but there's no slipping. Very seldom is. The 15th over of a T20 match. 4 more for Inglis.
He deserves a bit of luck, Josh Inglis. He's played wonderfully well
From his 4 overs, and now he gets to go. Serious play. Janssen.
See how late he moves, so his shots all around the ground.
Left hand over the wicket.
Very tricky man.
On. An incredible shot.
Just down the ground. It's a brick.
That's short, and still find the middle of the bat to
Previous one, 157. Cement Fair Play Award. Punjab King. Lucknow Super Giants. Shashank's third. Interesting field there.
Disappeared to a more traditional, close to his body.
That's gone high. That's gone long. The slow delivery from Shashank. Picked it up very early, Samad. And dispatches it.
As well, it hasn't started in that manner.
Yes, 7. And maybe that's the reason he's looking. Oh, fortuitous. Very, very fortuitous. Massive inside edge. Finds the boundary. Is already got 3 qualified. The top 2 teams taken this time, and the ploy works out for Punjab Kings. Long on, being very straight. We spoke about it. This is a big wicket. Getting Shashank back in for the 3rd over. That Shashank, Mukul Chaudhary, striker of.
Didn't know.
For the Lucknow Super Giants, playing with just no Mitchell Marsh, there isn't an option. It's more about providing a post. LSG this season.
It's another opportunity which is grabbed. It's a very nicely judged catch. Praveen Dubey, the substitute fielder, just got on the field in place of Shashank. Another wicket falls. Brings Arjun Tendulkar out to bat for the first. Those LSG flags, it has been a home venue. 30 matches. Samad. So thank you fans for cheering. Straight a line for the left-hander. They all count. LSG batters are doing well. They get to 2, especially in the last
Pitch, you can score freely. We've seen that.
Our senior most bowler, Arshdeep Singh. Azmat has 1 over left.
lines again, it seems.
They've come into there thinking the fact that he's a left armer, I've thought, right, I just want to keep that line.
Done well, Punjab. Take a single. Punjab Kings, if they win this game, this afternoon, MI take on DC. Has got hold of that. And plenty of it. A maximum.
Well, up until this point, it's been a very good over, full of.
Gets the outside edge. A little unlucky Arshdeep. A good result for LSG and Samad.
He refused the single 2 balls back. Abdul Samad, he knows he can hit the long. There's a very
Does well. Looked like it was intentional. Finishes really well, Samad. This LSG inning.
To a flying start, which both these batters generally provide. But they haven't quite done that in the last couple of games, and that's why Punjab have struggled. 839, look at that strike rate, almost 200, 192. That's a fabulous strike rate for Priyan Sharia. Left-hander, can play on the up, plays shots all around the ground, and Prabh Simran also.
First ball. Mohammad Shami strikes. LSG celebrate. It's Priyan Sharia who walks back.
The perfect start for LSG. Could not have started any worse than the look on.
That Shami started rounding over the wicket when he's been so straight away starts round the wicket.
4. Onto the pads. The left-hander is onto it very early.
It's a left-hander's dream to get one on the pads first up.
When the Angel won Super Sixes of the season, ahead of Chris Gale's record of hitting. 4 more. Width and taken nicely by Connolly.
Yes, he's high on confidence, Connolly is. So gets a little bit of room outside the off stump. Knows that just 2 fielders outside the third.
2 zeros for Priyan Sharia.
Mohammad Shami just tucks him for room. It was perfect. You're right, Sonny. Teams have got second exploit. They will target that first up.
With an Indian call-up against Afghanistan.
Clear plan.
Yes, a little bit. Pick of the white.
Will be a big chase for Badoni. Ball wins the race. Four more. You bowl Fuller, you bowl in the slot for Connolly. He's not going to miss it.
Such a good batting pitch. Very, very good batting pitch. You can play through the line.
Punjab fan. He gets that swing going for his Hyderabad in Hyderabad. But once the runs are there, once that doesn't matter. He'll strike timber straight away. Mohammad Shami with his second wicket.
This was a much fuller delivery. About 138 kilometers.
He's going to need all of that. 104. See him clear his front leg, and he's missed it. That's that full and that straight. Access.
Runs now for Shreyas Iyer. He's been waiting to get off the mark. He gets that at the back of a misfield.
And pays the price again. Sublime touch from Shreyas Iyer. The skipper's up and away. After 3, it's 30 for 2.
This is ball coming.
Hussain Khan in Lucknow is very dangerous. 4.9.
That's the kind of shot. Keep themselves in contention. That is required to improve their net.
A team with nothing to lose. Wonderful batting, wonderful timing. That's Shreyas Iyer at his best.
As the skipper is saying, 2 wickets have fallen, but now it's up to me. I have to take my team home.
Against Mohammad Shah as well. And I hope he continues, Shreyas Iyer. And he's smashing the ball as well. Another strike for Captain Shreyas Iyer. 41 for 2.
To Prabh Simran. Yeah, a couple of
First thought, or the first look, is just 1 wicket away from that.
plays it late. And it just dived over at the fielder. Seems like it's more seen the fielder. A boundary. And Prab Simran. It's for 22. Well placed. This is really smart cricket from Prab Simran. Bowls a lot of googlies and he uses this time Prab Simran.
Well, it's a much better length this.
Yeah, 12 overs left. Yeah, Rupe on the go. Force of Sai Sudarshan. One get that length, Shreyas Iyer.
190 the strike rate.
From Prince Yadav as well.
Highlights there. I'm glad he did make it as well.
Well, it's time now. How do batters recover after a long time? These cold therapy and massages. Oh, that's majestic. From the Punjab Kings skipper. He's in the mood and he needs to be for his team.
Conceding runs. He needs a wicket.
Because the ball's still...
If you're hitting those lengths, we always take a risk. If you're trying to go full but bowling hard means he has to either...
A couple of runs.
Simran, look at this fielding. Ball. And there's the bowler.
Into the attack. It was 66 for 2.
To Arshin Kulkarni.
1,000 runs. Yeah, another achievement, that's quite an achievement. In for LSG. Put it. Rishabh Pant, there would have been a fan in his left hand.
But he wasn't prepared for that short ball.
Delivery indeed. The right line as well. 4 singles from it. Yeah, 128 runs required. Awesome. The game is still very confidence. This fan box springs. Tata Yaji hai, to bharosa hai. Well fielded again. To Shreyas Iyer, if Mohsin can come round any movement of the surface, that can... of 33
partnership. But the boundaries are very good, but they did get off to a flyer within.
A direct hit, but not much of a difference. Or the playoff free eyeing for the eliminator on off the front foot. This is what Prab Simran's waiting for. He takes full advantage of that. 10 from the...
Hooked away. 1 bounce for 4.
Punjab Kings starting to get a roll on now. Talked about the build-up of pressure and Prab Simran to be rocked early with a couple of wickets right through this tournament.
Oh, that's well played. Down the pitch. It was a short delivery, but he made the adjustment, guided the ball over the top of Rishabh Pant for 4.
Well, it's a very clever shot. And by coming down the pitch, he made young
Opposite.
shot well.
Pulled away, heaved into the stand. That's a big one. Prab Simran moves into the 40s. Kings now 94 for 2. Was exceptional. 2 for 20. Well, we love a fan poll. For it, or are you against it? Kind of matchup. Cut away. Finds the gap. Backward punt is actually trying to save one rather than being on the ring. So it's a little bit easier to get it through, but it was well played nonetheless. Bought into the matchups that... Oh. Carved away again. This time to the right of backward point. 4 more.
Once again, bowling it short. The worry about being lofted for a 6. Makes a lot of bowlers bowl it short. He's bowled it short and bowled it wide.
For the Kings.
Shots tonight against pace and spin. He beat backward point to the left.
Oren. 22 yards. Obviously gives himself that extra. Another short one. The ramp comes in again. Oh, very well fielded on the boundary. That's motion down there. Tata IPL green dot balls of the... Shami is in there in fifth. 100. So after 11. Pulled away. This could be down to fine leg, but there's no fielder there. Couple of bounces for 4. Prabhsimran moves on to 49.
Yes, he does that well. Moves outside.
Prabhsimran moves on to 49 now.
Fielders, they've only got 3 field. Fine leg's been running around.
Plays second fiddle at the moment. Just gets no means a slow coach.
He knows.
Crunched into the gap. Valiant effort on the boundary by Tendulkar, but can't pull it up. 4 more.
That's the 100 partnership.
Yes, they might have been running between the wickets, that is.
One as well, how they've gone about. Very intelligent. Not every ball is a 6. That's the power of intelligent investment. For the Punjab Kings skipper. He's turning up.
That's a very fine shot. The placement was so good. Rathi keeps bowling short. He keeps getting punished. He's already conceded 32.
And single using or batting second, he averages. Oh, that sounded so crisp. That sounded so nice. And that's a massive one. 14 from that over. 139 for 2 Punjab Kings. The ball is third. This partnership. A good catch.
Simram's not willing to walk, as it looks like the umpires are referring it.
Fair catch. I've checked. Anything?
The right call from the third umpire. That's a cracking shot. Shreyas Iyer. As straight as an arrow. And no chance. The skipper standing up along. Rupe on the go, fours off the Prabhsimran not too far. A poor delivery. Mid-off inside, short but too slow. And Prabhsimran finds another boundary.
Yeah, he's been one of the ordinary for the LSG. The shoulders are dropped.
No chance this time. Another low full toss, but this time Shreyas does find the gap.
Bowling is an area that LSG is not boasting about.
After that, I think he's experimenting a little.
Oh, smart again from Shreyas. Deft touch from the Punjab Kings skipper. Now back-to-back boundaries.
Yes, you've got to get used to the change of pace.
Now, it's cruising. First wicket for Arjun this season. Length and line.
Very good delivery. Next up, and you can see the absolutely spot on. Non-striker new.
A tap on the match. Marco Jansen to go. Mohammad Shami's back. Shots. Shreyas Iyer.
Itself. Well, around the way 6. Himself and then finding
Just about it. His second Mac.
good shot himself and then finding
Number 69, RR versus a shut shop for everyone else. They off now. They should. To 16 Kings. It's majestic.
All required now. More and more fluent. That's just